All right, hello, my friends. What is going on? Good to see some beautiful faces out there in chat today. What is happening? Good to see Igor, Toledo, Legion, Hannah, Raven, and anybody else who's already here today. We are back. Another stream day. And I'm thinking we're doing some more Pokemon. Doing some more Pokemon TCG today. No, I just haven't haven't updated it yet. What should the question of the day be? What should the question of the day be? How about what's the best RPG? We'll go with what's the best RPG. That's slightly related to Pokemon, so we'll go with that. We will go with that. Alright, but yep, that's our new question of the day. What's the best RPG? And we're going to get this started here. So we're going to be continuing our testing. Once again, in case you don't know, I'm going to the Charlotte Regionals this weekend. Leaving on Friday, coming back on Sunday. And be playing in the main event on Saturday. And once I lose out, I'll probably do side events on Sunday. But I am very, very excited for the event. So I figure why not share my testing with you fine folks, and we'll get some viewer games in there to spice it up occasionally and such. So if anybody else wants to join in and play, feel free to download the game. It is entirely free to play. The only way to, quote, spend money on the game is by buying IRL cards and using the codes. There's no way to buy anything microtransaction-y in the game or anything. So RPG 7, ha ha ha. Legion says Diablo? I don't know if Diablo's... I guess it's an action RPG. Yeah, I guess that counts. I actually don't really care for Diablo-style games. Final Fantasy? Well, that's definitely a classic. I mean, one of the pioneers of the RPG genre, so definitely nothing wrong with that. My hair's still a little damp. I was running very late today. Just kind of sluggish, a little tired. Need to do laundry tonight because I have to get things ready for the weekend trip. I need to go get snacks tomorrow, so got not a busy week per se, but definitely a few things to do. So Xenoblade Chronicles, yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about Xenoblade before. My cousin Druid, of course, really likes Xenoblade. But yeah, let's go ahead and get this rolling here, friends. We're going to start up some PTCGL and get this going. Nah, Fortnite's not an RPG, Hannah. Fortnite's not even close to an RPG. I'm disappointed in you saying that. It is not an RPG. It is not an RPG by any stretch. It is an FPS, or I guess a third-person shooter. It's a TPS, not an RPG by any usable definition. All right, let's get this going here. I did, by the way, change some of my audio settings around a little bit, so let me know if any background noise is coming through, or if anything is too loud, or anything like that, by the way. So I noticed that it was cutting out some of my voice the other day, so I changed the sound suppression a little bit. Fallout, yeah, Fallout's one of my answers. I do love the Fallout world. I love the Fallout games. Igor says you don't know, but the South Park, yeah, the South Park games are very, very high quality RPGs for sure. You decided to leave Stick of Truth? What, you're done with it already? Bang on Balls? I don't think Bang on Balls was an RPG, was it? No. I mean, it may have RPG elements, but I don't think it was an RPG by any stretch. Although, honestly, I don't really remember much about how Bang on Balls was structured. Oh, where's my feather duster? I got dust on my screen. Feather Duster. Alright. Let's do this. Let's do this. The collectibles. Oh, okay, so you should have done it before you finished the game, basically. That's why you always do side quests first, Igor. You always do side quests first. Alright, well, let's get this rolling, friends. Let's get this rolling. Let's see, am I lagging today? Clap. Clap, yeah, see, I noticed yesterday, too, that my camera was lagging a bit. So let me go ahead and deactivate, reactivate. And that should fix the clap. Clap, yeah, there we go. Now it's on track. Alright. You leveled up and ranked. 4 out of the 5 were disconnects. Dang, Raven. I mean, hey, I mean, you get that sometimes. I take them. I mean, you know, that's how I made it up here to this. Just, you know, disconnects are definitely there. I was actually up to 1540 at one point. Now I'm down to 1340. So I've been losing some. So. By customization, yeah, that's not really an RPG at all, Igor. Oh, we're glassed up again, huh? All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Sophia Coppola. She is dumb. I don't know what you're really talking about, but yep, that's me. That's me, Legion. I do want to go first. There's still like a speck on my screen. Well, how do I add you to my friends list? In your profile. In your profile. So what have you? What deck have you been playing with, Raven? I feel like this is still a bit too loud. Okay, we're against the Flying Pikachu deck. That's actually not a terrible matchup, so I think we're okay. I guess we'll skip Louise. Use an energy. Yeah, I had a really, really bizarre dream last night. Like, one of the weirdest dreams I've probably ever had in my life. It's really hard to explain, but it was a very, very bizarre experience. Yeah, I guess we'll actually just escape rope here. Let's go ahead and use Mew. Ooh, there we go. We got a bucket. Guess we'll go ahead and do that to Finn. We're gonna get Marnie next turn. The Blissey, you know, it's funny you mentioned that. Blissey was actually my first deck when I first picked up the game before I built up my collection. I really like the Blissey deck. I will say the Blissey deck is very weird. It's not a traditional way to play Pokemon. Like, it's really a control stall deck, so it's like different. But I do like the deck a lot. I actually still have it built in paper too. Pokemon is the only RPG you've ever played? Really, Hannah? Pokemon is the only RPG you've ever played. That's pretty insane, actually. Yeah, I tried the Mr. I told you I was getting Marnie's. What did I tell you? You tried the Mr. Beast. I tried the Mr. Beast chocolate. Yes, it was not good. It was not very good. That's actually a really good hand. I needed the energy, but I guess I have the waters. Actually, yeah, we're good. We're good. Play your first online match. All right, just don't be sad if you horribly lose, because the starter decks are not great. No, well, there you go, Igor. GG, you won your first match. Well played. Well played indeed. Yeah, the collecting aspect, I wish you could spend money in game, honestly. It would make life easier, but I guess they're not wanting to do microtransactions. Alright, we should win the game here, I believe. I believe we just won the game. So that's only going to do 160, so that's not enough. So yeah, let's go ahead and use Mew. A stall wall in competitive, right, yeah. And you talking about in the games? Yeah, I know that Blissey was like top tier meta for a long time there. I don't know if it still is, but I know at one point, at some point in the world, it was. Let's go ahead and get the energy here. Guess we just scoop up net the Mew. And the Raikou, draw a card. The air balloon. Oh, we actually could reuse Mew here. We might do that. Yeah, I think I will. So I'm actually going to go ahead and switch the Mew back in. Reuse Mysterious Tail. And we'll grab the Sky Seal. I don't know if we'll use it, but we'll hold on to it nonetheless. Toss the air balloon on Mew. Retreat into Raikou. We've already used Fleet-Footed. I don't really want to play anything in my hand, so take the knockout. There we go. Yeah, the Blissey deck is not great, but it's actually like semi-competitive with adjustments. Obviously, the base deck isn't that good, but there is a Blissey Miltank deck that exists, and it is exactly that, just 100% stall. 100% stall. What is he gonna get here for a supporter? Can't really boss me into anything. He's getting a Marnie again. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. The last Marnie against us was actually good. So abandoning FIFA Mobile, probably for the best. I mean, like I said before, you know, competitive card gaming is a true passion of mine and something that I do recommend. I do recommend to try it. You know, it's not for everybody. There's a lot of study to get good at the game that you have to do. You have to do a lot of metagaming and out-of-game, you know, play and stuff. But personally, I love it. It really just depends. You know, I just went online and bought some code cards. So, you know, I spent real money. But, I mean, I had basically everything I needed with probably $50, and that was over the course of like 2 months. So I mean, it's one of those things like you can kind of spend money. All right, so we're at 150 here. I could actually just boss up the Luminion here. Let's see, 150. We could get up to 170, 190. We can't kill the Arceus. Hey, Dad, what's going on? If it was your first time here, feel free to introduce yourself. Thanks for joining us. This will just cape here. Actually, the Zapdos would get me to, what was this? 150, be 170, be 200, yeah. Still a little short, unfortunately. We'll just grab another Regieleki here. Do I have the VMAX? Yeah, I do. Okay, cool. So the VMAX actually in the deck. Just chilling? Nice. Are you coming to check out Pokemon, or are you a competitive player yourself, or? It's really unfortunate. Let's go ahead and play. Yeah, let's go ahead and just play Melanie. Your opponent is alive? Nice. Making progress. Let's just filter another card out here. I think we'll just hold on to the Luminion for now. Let's grab a Vikavolt to get it out of the deck. Not played energy though. I guess I'll go ahead and attach here. You have a ton of code cards? Oh, sweet. Are you going to play the game too, Hannah? Or have you played the card game before? If you don't want the code cards, I will take them, for the record, Hannah. Or actually, it'd be better to share them with Raven and Igor if you don't want them. But if you want them, obviously use them for yourself. I don't think I'm playing Vikavolt in this matchup, so I'll just discard to, again, thin out the deck a little bit. And I think that's all she wrote, unless I want to deal 30 more damage. Which I do not, so we'll just go ahead and deal 170 here. Oh, so you've already played the card game, son. Nice. Yeah, pretty much any recent code card should work. If they're really old, they will still work, but you don't get the actual cards. You only get credit in the game, because this game only goes back like 5 years, and obviously the Pokemon card game's been out for 30. Well, 25 or something probably. But, but you still get something for the old code cards. What, is the quality bad on the phone, Igor? The card game itself came out when Pokemon first started, but there's new cards coming out every 3 months. This version of the game live is actually just recently released. No, but I do appreciate you popping in here, Poppin'. You can't click on your Pokemon. I have heard that the mobile version does bug out a little bit more. I haven't personally played it, though, so I don't know for sure. I have not personally played it. Mobile is beta. Yeah, I think technically all of it is beta still. So it's actually getting ready to hit its first big official release in like 2 weeks. So I'm assuming a lot of things may be updated or changed within the next like month or two. Yeah, so the way it works, Hannah, is you log in with your Pokemon account, and then it transfers over from Pokemon Online to Pokemon Live. They're actually shutting down online soon and forcing everyone to play just live. This is the last few weeks of online even being available. Well, let me rephrase that. Online is not getting any new content. It might still be available for a period of time, but it's not going to be getting new content. Hey, Cuzzy, welcome. Oh no, Cuzzy, I forgot to post. All right, thanks for covering for me, Cuzzy. I actually was thinking about it earlier, and then I just totally forgot. You had the online account before, Legion? Oh, so you played before too. Can I get a knockout on this Arceus this turn? I think I can. Yeah. I can, actually. So, let's play Zapdos. That'll let me kill the Arceus. Let's go ahead and Melanie to this Reggie. Hey, perfect. Now we can definitely get there twice over, actually. We'll go ahead and equip here. Go ahead and draw a card. Heavy Ball for no reason. And then kind of surrender. Alright, yeah, we had the win pretty much guaranteed there. That person was drew pretty poorly by the looks of it. You still can't click it? Uh-oh. Well, you saw yesterday I had a bug as well where I couldn't click on a card, so I've definitely experienced it. But yeah, so essentially, Hannah, you migrate your account over from online to live. It transfers over everything that exists in live that was on online. The really old stuff presumably doesn't transfer, but there's no choice in the matter. Hey, there's Igor Ton. Alright, I have accepted your request there, Igor. I have accepted your request. You had good cards back in the day? Nice. Yeah, wait, why are my shoes wrong? That's not my shoes. I think I had these. Although, actually, I kind of like these. Looks like something more like I would wear. I don't really wear any of the styles they have here. Sure, I'm just gonna get these. I have infinite gold, might as well spend some. Cuzzy, for our question of the day, you play a lot of RPGs, but you like Radiant Historia. I've actually heard of that one before. The 3DS demo. You also like SMT Overclocked, A Good Game in Style, Stella Glow, Until the Fateful Day. Yep. When your official Nintendo PC just finally shut down. Yeah, so if they're not live whenever we raid, then there's no point. So I would just say wait until later, Raven, to make sure. You want to check out Pokemon Live? Yeah, go for it, Legion. I mean, like I said, you can play it casually. It's definitely, I enjoy more of the competitive atmosphere, but you can play it casually. Brazilian, what's going on? Oh, yeah. I'm on this side of the screen. Yeah, this game, being over there was just a little weird. So I switched over to this side of the screen just for this game. Alright, well, once again, let me know if any of you want to play at any point. Until then, I'm just going to be grinding these ranked games, getting this deck practice. So what's going on for you, Brazilian? You ever played the Pokemon card game before? Yeah, but I pretty much, obviously, like I said, I've spent some money, Raven, but I have essentially, you know, I have everything I'll ever need in the game, so I pretty much have a full collection for all intents. Oh, it's your first time seeing it. Nice. All right, you want to play, Raven? All right, well, I'll get you after this game. Turka? Oh, okay. I don't know any New Zealand cities, so I can't call you anything offensive. I'll just call you Maori boy. Hey, we got the Mew start. One of the ideal ways to start the game. We generally want to start with a Mew or a Raikou. Where is Turka? Grocery store, frozen aisle. Hey, it's the Lugia matchup, and they're going first. Who would have thought? Oh, this is already a bad start, friends. It's already a bad start. If he has Dunsparce, I just... Blissey? Okay, maybe we have a chance. The Blissey Lugia deck is definitely one of the weaker versions of the deck. So we have a small chance here. Keyword small. Alright, so I think I actually need to get an electric here. Alright, let's get a water in the discard. Let's grab... Oh, we don't even have freaking Greninja! Oh, this is so bad. Guess we'll grab Raikou. This is actually really bad. I guess we'll Melanie. I guess we'll search another energy. Guess we'll use the Mew. I need a way to get the Mew out of active, but I have Escape Rope, so I guess... Using Escape Rope is actually bad, though. Then he gets to save his Lugia. So yeah, I think I have to take Scoop Up here. Which I don't think I'm going to have enough damage to get there, though, if I do. Guess it really just depends upon what I draw here. Alright, let's play Scoop. Draw a card. Give me something. It's not what I meant. Oh, that's really sad, actually. You've never heard of Turka? No. My online name is my really old Pokemon name, Sunburnt Nudist. Oh, wait, no, we got there. I forgot that that's doubled. Right, so we're good, actually. We are good, actually. I think I want to save the temple. So we'll actually take the knockout here. Actually, this actually turned out okay. I forgot how to do math. So just disregard life. So the fact that he didn't start with a second Lugia gives us a chance to just win now. The deck can still come back, though. Lugia is that potent. Yeah, weirdly enough, it doesn't show my name on screen when I'm playing, I realized. Yeah, once the new set comes out on Pokemon, I'm definitely going to be experimenting with a few different decks, too. And just to confirm, friends, is there any weird echo or anything going on at all with the audio, or does it sound clear and good? Because I was concerned. We actually got pretty lucky getting this heavy ball now, too, so we can actually get the Greninja. What else do we have? Zapdos, a quick ball, okay. Seems fine, Anna. Okay, sweet. Good to hear. There we go. Perfect draw. Go ahead and draw a card here. Vikavolt's playable. I think I'd rather just power up this other Raikou, though. What are we at right now? 140 is all. I guess I could actually Lightning Rondo out the Yveltal. Give him a choice with Escape Rope. Yeah, I think... Actually, no, I think knocking out the Blissey is probably more important. We'll just play the Melanie here. Play the Melanie. And... I guess we'll play this just to get some extra damage. Get for 160. Yeah, seems good. Seems good. Hey, Igor won. Nice. Nice. So here will be the test of my audio. If you can hear the SH, the sh sound when I say gosh. Gosh. Or does it just sound like gah, gah? He played Path on himself, which is kind of strange. You did 50 and 1? Wait, how did you win then, Igor? Did you just lock the game up or something? Or did the opponent like horribly misplay and just quit, or what? You have no idea, that's fine. Well, I think we want to just eliminate the possibility of a comeback, so we are going to definitely boss up the Lugia. Surprised I didn't quit on the spot there. Go ahead and play an energy here. Guess we'll play this for deck thinning. I kind of just want him to keep Path in play. So, yeah, let's just kill him. Let's take the knockout when we can. Yeah, like I said, this person is definitely playing a non-meta version of Lugia, but or a very questionable version of it. Possibly. But no, you know, like we were talking about yesterday, you know, it does take a little while to learn all the ropes and understand everything about the game, so. I've been literally devoting, you know, 5 hours a day at least to this game within the last 3 months. Nearly 4 now. Yeah, I think Raven said he wanted to go next, although I don't show Raven is online. I do not show Raven is online. So is the question of the day really hard to see today, or is that just me? You won like 3 games in a row? Yeah, if Raven's not on, I'll get you, Igor. Raven did call it first, though. Wait, Pika Plika? That's a questionable name. You're on? Yeah, sometimes it's weird. Sometimes it doesn't immediately update if you just got online. Alright, well, I'll grab Igor first then, and then we'll get the next match. Alright, let me pick a starter deck here. See, I have some of these decks are not exactly starter decks. I'm trying to make sure I don't pick a one that's too strong. I don't think this. I think this is a starter deck. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure it's a starter deck. Alright, so you should see the challenge in your profile in just a second, Igor, and then you can... Yep, there you go. Hey, it's yogurt! Have you ever tried American yogurt, Igor? Got it. I have no idea if this deck wants to go first or second, though. I'm going to assume first. Oh, cuz he's rooting for Igor. I see how it is. Okay, so it's a Frostmoth deck. Okay. Americans will lose. I see how it is. But wait, you are an American now, Igor, so yes, an American will lose. Igor will never have a beard like mine. Couldn't do it if he tried. Yeti will lose? What Yeti? You're playing a steel deck with a very loud sound effect. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, not a great start. Maybe I should have went second. Maybe I should have went second. We'll loose. I feel like I need to almost move the question of the day today, like over here. Yeah, I'm gonna move the question of the day so it's a little easier to read. Obviously, if I get a bunch of cards in my hand, it'll still be obscured, but it's not going to be as often. Okay, drawing some cards. The old Crobat. It's a good card. Good card that I'm glad will be gone soon. This card will no longer be in Standard in 2 weeks. Which I think is a good thing, because the game has too much Crobat going on. Zamazenta. So keep in mind, you probably want to use the Zacian at the end of your turn, Igor. I was literally trying to tell you. So what Zacian does here is he has an ability where you can try to accelerate energy off the top of your deck, and then once you use it, your turn ends. So you want to always do that instead of just ending your turn if you're on like turn 1 and can't do anything else. It's actually a pretty bad hand, so I guess I'm just gonna do this. Marty. See what we draw. So what does this guy even do? So bench attacks, okay. Okay, perfect. So I can do that next turn. I guess I could actually go ahead and do this. Then I can, like, retreat. Actually, do I want to retreat? Probably shouldn't have done this, actually. I probably should not have done what I just did, but I don't think you can attack me next turn. I'm gonna have to get an extra energy. Ah, screw it. If I messed it up, no, you could potentially get there. Yeah, I messed it up. Probably messed it up. Alright, and I'm gonna use this ability to draw until I have 7 cards. Very strong ability. You do see the cards, but luckily, Igor, I know that you don't know what any of them do. And that's the funny part. To be fair, I don't know what some of these cards do. It seems like a very bad card. Okay, so you're looking for the energy. You must have a pretty bad hand then if you could play no cards. Hey, Druid! You know, Druid has this game. He could jump in here and play some with us too. We could get a little stream tournament going here. Alright, what does this actually do? The attacks do 30 more. Okay. This is actually really bad because now I can't get Snorlax out of the active spot. I mean, this is actually, I just realized, an amazing turn. Because I can use Ice Dance and just attach all the energy however I want. And then just play the Crobat, draw a full 6. Play a bucket, get some more water. Use Ice Dance again. Attach another energy here. And then I guess I'm going to have to, unfortunately, start setting up Snorlax to do stuff. I don't think any of these cards are that important. Maybe the VMAX. I don't know how many of those are in the deck. I'm going to risk it. I'll risk it. Maybe was a mistake. Okay. I don't think I really need another one of these. Okay, so I do not have any more. Well, that's a problem. We might have messed up slightly. Let's draw one card off Snorlax and be happy with 2 cards. Reset your password, yeah. You don't remember how to play? You learned just the other day. Literally like, 2 weeks ago. Or maybe it was a month and a half ago. Something like that, though. You know, I just realized that my shirt is like awkwardly inverted. So technically I should be like this over here, but then I'm like awkwardly leaning. Is this weirder? I guess that's okay. I'm gonna stay like this, I guess, right now. Hey, wait, Yegor, why do you have so much energy on this? I just realized. Why do you have 5 energy on it? You need to put energy on other stuff. Since Gen 1 and you're getting back into it, yeah. So let's play this, play this. I guess the smartest way to do this is like... Oh no. Oh no! I just realized a big problem. More energy? Yes, exactly. Yeah, there's only like one Pokemon that I know of that uses 5 energy. It is a Steel type, but it was Nullization. Oranguru is a good card. Or Oranguru. Okay, so you do have the option of retreating that Crobat if you want to go back into your Zation, which will let you attack with it. But that is going to set me up to kill your Zation, so it's a choice you have to make on if that's the right choice. It might be. Probably is, honestly. You also have the Oranguru to draw an extra card, of course. Get rid of Pokegear. You crazy, man. Pokegear is a good card. Nah, but it is sometimes necessary. Just... You probably should have retreated instead of playing the Switch, but... It is what it is. It is what it is. I just think it's funny that you have 5 energy on this Zation for no reason. Yeah, so usually you probably want to use Oranguru towards the start of your turn rather than the end, just to have more options, but not necessarily a mistake by any stretch. Okay. I guess I'll play an energy. I don't really want to help you out, so I think I'm just going to kill everything. I will kill everything. So I'll get 2 from that one. And I'll kill your Crobat on the bench, which will give me 2 more. So at this point, you're probably dead, but you do have one option that will make the game much harder for me. But I think I can still get there. That was not the right option. So I'll explain here. So this Zamazenta has the ability to prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's VMAXs. And this is a VMAX, Inteleon VMAX. So I can't actually damage this card. Oh, maybe Igor was thinking ahead here. Doing a little chess play. Put that one up intentionally to play Birdkeeper. Maybe I misjudged. Maybe Igor was actually big braining me. So now the awkward part is I can't actually damage the Zamazenta, but with Inteleon's ability I can still hit the back line. That's one of the important aspects of this game, is understanding when you want to put stuff on your bench and when it's better to save it. Now, you can still use Zacian V even though he's on the bench, of course, too. If you want to, of course, which usually you would want to. Drawing 3 cards is not bad at all. Okay, slam a Great Ball for no reason. Nothing relevant. Attach an energy. And yeah, we're just going to go ahead and max bullets. Do nothing to Zamazenta, but I'll do 60 to Zacian. 90 to Zacian, rather. So that means in 2 turns, I might be able to do something here. So an interesting thing that Igor could have done would be to not play the second Zacian and not play as Dialga, and just keep Zamazenta in play as his only Pokemon. And then I would have to use something else in order to win the game. So I would have to switch into like my Inteleon V or something. I probably have enough damage that I'm going to get there anyway, but it would put me in an awkward predicament. Which is an interesting thing. So what's going on for you today, Druid? What activities are you up to? I figured you would have a good answer to question of the day, by the way. Oh. Definitely, probably will need to take a nap at some point during work tonight, because I am just not in my like super energetic mood. Oh, that deck plays 2 Orangaroos. That's interesting. Usually most decks don't play more than 1. But that's a starter deck for you. Igor also is probably struggling with energy a little bit, because he already has 6 energy discarded. See, now, I don't know if that was the right spot to put that. Since I can't damage the Zamazenta, it might have been better to put that cape on your Zacian on the bench. And then, oh no, Igor, what have you done? Retreating? I think Igor misclicked just now. Yep, Igor said oops. That's well, Igor, I will now murder you violently. I will now have to commit Sudoku. Punish you for your misclick. I had to do it, Igor. I have to show no mercy. Just like a true competitive player. That deck that you're playing, by the way, the Steel deck, the Metal deck, whatever you want to call it, it's actually, in my opinion, pretty bad, too. So, You also, I think, just had a pretty big disadvantage. Alright, looks like Cuzzy's online. Still no Raven, though. You wanting to play next, Cuzzy, or is Raven... What's going on with Raven? Raven is not showing online. You know, here's a... Oh, no, never mind. It's the ranking, I see. What is the best deck? Well, I mean... I assume you mean out of the starter decks? Actually, out of the starter decks, it might be the Blissey deck. Blissey V. I can't remember what all is actually starter decks and not, so I don't know. I can't remember which ones you actually start with, but that one I know you do. That one's a good one. You will don't spend your purple crystals, Igor. That's a tip for everybody, by the way. Don't spend purple crystals on anything except the battle pass, and don't get the battle pass right now because it's going to end pretty soon. But the battle pass gives you usually 2 to 3 decks. So you want to use your crystals on just the decks, or on just the battle pass. That way you get like 3 decks every season. Once you have a billion crystals like I do, you know, like I said, I've saved up and I have 7,000. At this point, I could spend some stuff to get some stuff, but I don't want to because there's nothing worth buying like that. So it's better just to use your crystals on just the battle pass. And then, if you have a big bunch and there's something you specifically want, I mean, sure, go for it. But otherwise, no. An energy that heals damage? No, I don't think there's any energy that heals damage. There's an energy that that lowers, that like makes them take less damage. They have V-Guard energy. But I don't think there's one that heals. My name is Sunburnt Nudist. As you can see right here. That was my name before I was the Bearded Fool. It healed? I don't know what energy heals. Now you got me curious. Oh, is it this one heals when they evolve, but it's a really bad energy. Yeah, that's the only energy that relates to healing. There is an item that heals, Emergency Jelly. Maybe that's what it was? And there's like this card, and then there's like Hyper Potion that heals. Oh, they were using Regenerative? Yeah, that's a pretty bad card, so I wouldn't worry about it. Looks like the request just came through. Hannah Pie! Why is your name Hannah Pie? Is that your, like, camp nickname? Hannah Pie? Yeah, the rainbow crystals, the purple crystals you use for the battle pass. Gold you can spend on whatever you want. It's just for, like, cosmetic stuff. And then the little starry, rainbowy hexagons are how you make cards. So, for example, if I wanted to come over here and make a card, like, oh, I want to make, you know, I don't know, I really want an Absol. I want an Absol that I don't have. Oh, look, I don't own any of this Absol. Well, luckily, I can come down here, choose a version of the card that I want, and then you can exchange tokens for it. Boom. I got the Absol card. And that's how you can craft cards. They sell full decks that you can play? IRL, yes. IRL, they have decks like this, actually. Let me get it out of my case. So, for example, IRL, they sell League Battle decks. and then they come with full decks in them. And then you get a code card in here that you can then use on the online game, and you get the deck there as well. So like that's how they make their money, is to build your collection online, it helps to buy the in real life product. Grandma called. Did you tell her, shut up, Granny, I'm playing Pokemans? I actually finally pulled this deck box out. I haven't used this deck box in forever, but I figured it would be perfect because on the bottom it has a dice tray. So now I actually have a practical way to use my dice. And then it just pops back in. The only problem is it's made for like a larger deck, so it, like the deck kind of slides around, and that's why I put this in here, kind of hold it in place so it's less likely to get damaged or anything. Grandma's better than Pokemon? Yeah, probably true. Alright, so are we playing now, Rave? Looks like you are not online. I see Hannah Pie. Your name was just random, Hannah? Fair enough. Alright, well, who's wanting to go next? Anybody wanting to do viewer game, or am I going back to ranked, or... Oh, Moonlight sent me a challenge. Alright, alright. I assume I'm still using a starter deck, so this time I'll use... You know what? You know what? I'll use the deck that Igor used. And I'll show you how it's done. Well, you actually should probably go to casual with Igor, but I guess it doesn't really matter if you're at the bottom of the leaderboard. I mean, you can't go anywhere but up, so yeah. I guess there's no reason not to do ranked, actually. You will potentially face good decks in ranked, where maybe in casual it won't be as common. Everybody starts with like 5 of the same starter decks, and then, like I said, once you get the battle pass, you get a free deck that everybody that gets the battle pass gets. Yes. So everybody, oh, that's a bad hand. Everybody should have a similar start. Everybody should have a pretty similar start. So keep in mind, if you are interested in building your collection by spending money, you can go online to like a website like, what's the website called? PTCGO store? PTCGO store. .com, and you can actually buy just the code cards, and you can get like, 100 cards for like $7 or something, and that can help you really build your collection. Wow, this hand is bad. Guess I'm just going to waste this energy and be sad. I have a very bad hand, for the record. Lotad. Oh, is this a custom deck you made, Raven? Thank you! You probably saved my life just now, Raven. Not even joking. A freaking Marnie. I had a lot of cards in hand, but it was a legitimately terrible hand. Oh, it's the Ice Rider deck. Okay. I mean, I would have used Marnie for sure. So what is it? Oh yeah, don't forget you can draw a card with Suicune if you haven't done that yet. Fleet-footed. It's actually just like my Raikou. You know Suicune? Yeah. Here's a question. Is it actually Suicune or Suicune? That's the question. So I'm actually going to do a neat little thing you can do here. So I'm going to use Oranguru to put this still energy on the top of my deck. And then I'm going to play Marnie to make sure I draw that still energy. And I guess I'll shove this air balloon there just in case. Suicune, you think? Suicune? No, I don't think it's Suicune. I think it's either Suicune or Suicune. Actually, a pretty terrible hand. Still, yeah. That's all I got, I think. Yeah, this still deck is not very good. Why is he goofy? I mean, I don't know what to tell you, Igor. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, looking at Goofy, I mean, look at this Lotad. He looks goofy. Are those, like, outhouses in the back? Like, what is that? Like Monopoly houses? I can't tell. Here's a goofy one. He's got Lombre now. Look how goofy Lombre is. Once during your turn, if you drew... Oh, right. You can put it straight in play. So what is this deck even doing exactly? There you go, Igor. There you go. Is that just 20 plus? Yeah, okay, same thing. Ugh, this is a bad hand, man. So I guess I have to just do this, put the Orangaroo in, draw some cards. Okay, there we go, a little better. So now we can actually play these. So I'll attach an energy here to Zamazenta. I'll use Orangaroo just to plop this air balloon on top. Metal Saucer is actually quite good. So next turn I can actually set up a pretty good turn. Oh, actually, wait a second. I can do... Okay, I can do a good turn here, actually. So what I'm going to do is Evolution Roar. I'm going to discard 2 Still Energies to get the Berserker out of my deck. Then I'm going to retreat into my Dialga. And then I'm going to use Dialga to attach 2 energy from my discard pile to one of my Pokemon. So then I'm going to power up the Zamazenta. Yeah, that was actually probably the best turn I could have had in that situation. Lotad. Yeah, I like the Legendary Dogs cards designs, the fleet-footed and the attack with the bench number and all that. Like, he does have the option of knocking out my Dialga this turn now. But I think it was worth giving up one prize to power up my Zamazenta. Speaking of, what does this actually do? Discard a special energy. Interesting. Yep. I'm on. Go ahead and evolve Berserker. Go ahead and use this to, I guess, toss the Ordinary Rod on top. Hoop is not terrible here. Alright, we can hit for 150 with the damage boost from Berserker. Just energy. You have to have at least one basic Pokemon. You can hardcore troll in real life, though. Put one basic Pokemon in your 60-card deck, and you will probably have to mulligan, you know, 5 to 10 times. And you can just take forever doing that and just, like, hardcore troll. You milled yourself and didn't get floodgated fair. You made your own deck, alright. It probably won't be good if you just started your collection, but hey. It's not about being great, it's about having fun, right? You want to play against my own deck? The answer is no. No, you do not. So actually, being serious, for those of you who are actually wanting to try the competitive nature, it's limitless.com. Or not limitless.com, limitlesstcg.com. Let me make sure I get the right way. Limitlesstcg.com. So this is meta decks. So this is where you could, this is probably the best website to look up deck lists. And that's where you can figure out, you know, what's winning right now and such. Basically, Igor, yes. Basically. You bossed up my Orangaroo. Surprised you didn't boss up my Crobat. You would have got an extra prize. I guess you didn't want me drawing the cards, though, so I could see that. You do get one less prize, but yeah, I guess it doesn't. I guess it maths out the same. Alright, Zamazenta's carrying you, baby. Zama Zinta carry, baby. Don't want to shuffle any of those in. I can't draw more cards. I have nothing to attach energy to except for this Berserker, which I guess I'll toss an energy on. Bada boom. Take out the Suicune and hope for 2 good prizes. You have more Yu-Gi-Oh decks? That's sad. You know, funny enough, Igor, there actually is a janky combo deck that I think played like 40 energy or something like that. I don't know exactly what it is, but it uses Cindiscorch or something like that. It's like a red, it's like a fiery worm, and it like mills your opponent's deck for every fire energy attached, and you can like do something where you attach like 20 fire energy and just mill your opponent out. It's like super hard to set up, but it's a thing that does exist. Melanie's good here. So now you have your Calyrex powered up. So if you have Calyrex VMAX or V-Star, whichever it is, probably go off there. Ludicolo, what does this guy do? When you play it from your hand, you may use this ability. Your basic Pokemon's attacks do 100 more damage. That's a random card. So now, so now you can actually deal 300 with Calyrex. But you have to have a way to retreat the Ludicolo or switch. Interesting. So yeah, Raven actually set up a really strong turn here if he has a switch. If he doesn't have the switch, then it's a complete waste. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, rotation is definitely an exciting time for sure. Just because Lugia is going to be weaker, man. I mean, just that alone is life-changing. Alright, what is this? Once per turn. For any supporter. Oh, okay. So now you can use Altaria to find a Bird Keeper if you have one. And then you can kill my Zamazinta and probably win the match, actually. Nice. Yeah, I mean, I really only have the one Pokemon deck. I still have the Blissey deck, but it's not been updated in forever, so it's like super outdated. Yeah, so if Raven has a Bird Keeper, yep, he has it, okay. So yeah, Raven actually set up this turn really well. Oh, it puts it on top! Oh no, Raven missequenced. Raven played the Crobat before using the Altaria, and that way he didn't draw the card. Oh, that's unfortunate. Because if he had just used the Altaria before he played the Crobat, then he could have gotten that card this turn and killed me. Unless... Oh no, and now you're shuffling it into the deck? Wait, what? I guess Raven did miss-sequence there, and just... That was it, unfortunately. Okay, I don't think putting the energy on Ludicolo made much sense there, because he has a double retreat. So you can't retreat unless you have 2 energy on him. Yeah, I think that was just a play mistake, unfortunately. I mean, I guess I'll just play this to play it. Play this. Play this. We'll just bash. Raven did almost win the game on the spot, though. But if he had just played the Altaria and Crobat in the opposite order, I would have actually lost that turn. I wouldn't have lost that turn, but I don't think I would have been able to come back. Well, you actually had the win last... I don't know if you can hear me, if you muted me or not, Raven, but you actually basically had the win last turn. If you had just used the Altaria before you played the Crobat, you would have drawn the Bird Keeper, switched into your Calyrex, and done 300 to my 280s on Mazinta and killed it. But unfortunately, it just, it's an easy mistake to make. I've obviously missequenced plenty of times before, accidentally draw a card before I use a Marnie or something and waste my card draw. I've definitely made mistakes like that too, so it's not something to freak out about. Just something to be aware of so that next time, okay, I'm going to do this in a different order. I'm super effective against Calyrex, so yeah, that's pretty rough for Raven as well. Yeah, I mean, I think at this point I probably won. That one turn, you had the win, though. You had the win that one turn because you had the Bird Keeper. But yeah, at this point, I don't think you have a chance. I think, if you had put energy on your Suicune instead of your Ludicolo, I guess you could have at least had the Suicune to attack with, but I don't think you would have been able to kill my Zamazenta, so. But it would have been closer, of course. Zigzagoon, yeah, this is actually a really good card, Galarian Zigzagoon. It's getting ready to rotate, and there's a new card coming out that does similar things. But good old Zigzagoon is good. Pumpkaboo. Hey, Kronk, good to see ya. You mean in card form, or you mean in the actual Pokemon games, Kronk? Alright. You actually marnied me out of the win, ironically. Let's see if I have anything off this. Guess we'll maybe draw something. Oh, the actual card? Nice. Alright, let's see if I can just top deck something good here. Hey, I did, actually. I got there. I actually got there off the top. Yeah, that matchup was actually surprisingly close, though. All things considered. That matchup was surprisingly close. Alright, but good match overall, Raven. Are you getting in the queue too, Kronk? You wanna face me in some Pokemans? What the heck is this? I don't know what this is. Oh, this is just some other version of that. Okay. Let's see. Whose turn is it next? I just played Raven. I played Hannah, right? You don't play Pokemon TCG? Yes. You could start it right now, Kronk. Hey! Graphic. What's going on, Graphic? I'm assuming that must be... Is that... It's not Spanish. Is it French, maybe? Maybe Italian? Graphic? Or is that maybe just a weird spelling? What's going on, Graphic? Graphic? I'm just going to call you Graphic, but... welcome in. Alright, Hannah, you haven't played me yet? Alright. I didn't know whose turn it was. But thanks for the follow and welcome in again. No English? What language do you speak? Espanol? From Espanol? Wait. Conozco Espanol muy poco. Muy poco. Conozco tres o cuatro words. I don't know how to say words in Spanish. Let's see. Juegas versus me in Pokemon. Betis is football. So, see, if you want to. I think play is like Juego or something, right? I think it's like Juego. Or maybe that's game. Maybe Juego is game. I can't remember. I don't know how to say play. You see, I know just enough Spanish to like be able to have like a basic, very basic communication together. It is jugar. Okay, okay. I was close. So, tu jugar con me in Pokemon TCG. I don't know what TCG would be. I can't remember the letters. Oh, are you being our translator? Hannah sent a challenge. All right. What am I playing against Hannah? What am I playing against Hannah? You know what? Let's go with this. Let's go with this weird Eternatus deck. This one might be an unexpected server error occurred. Well, let's try that again. All right, I challenge you, Hannah. Me Instagram. So let's see. So Graphique. Tu jugar Pokemon TCG. Football Club on Instagram. Nice. Oh, in Spain. Okay, nice. Jugar competitive? That's probably a similar word, right? Competitive? Competitivo, maybe? Something like that. Or casual? I don't know. I think casual, I don't know how to say casual in Spanish. Competitive? Okay. Yeah, I'm going to regionals, Pokemon regionals, in 2 weeks, or sorry, not 2 weeks. This weekend. Arceus and Calyrex, interesting. Arceus es mi mal matchup. I don't know how to say matchup. You don't like Lost Zone? Hugo, Vikavolt e Raikou. Attach an energy from your hand to one of your bench. Okay, this is not the best, but whatever. I guess we'll just do this. Hannah playing that flying Pikachu makes me nervous. By small Spanish. That's funny. It's funny how words translate, because small would really be little would be the word. I speak a little English, not small. That's funny because it's the similar word. Let's see. Estudio Español por 3 años en escuela. Pero no memoria. Poco memoria or something. I don't know. Oh, you have a Pokemon friend. Okay. Oh yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah. Yeah, watching streams in other languages would definitely be a good way to help get exposed to the language and such. Especially if somebody was truly bilingual. Obviously, I'm not a great Spanish speaker by any stretch. That's actually true, Igor. Yeah, I'd say around 30 to 40%. Oh, that's a good draw. That was actually a really, really good draw, ironically. So let's do this. Let's drop an energy. We'll just grab Samurott, I guess. Play it. Play the Crobat. Draw 5 cards. Play Piers. We'll get VMAX and Fighting Energy. We'll evolve here. We will attach an energy. Yeah, we'll attach an energy here. Toss this there. Then I guess we'll hit for 60. What is this Meowth? I've never seen this in my life. It's terrifying. TCG Live. Kronk. TCG Live. Meowth VMAX. That card is terrible. That card is terrible. 4 energy for 200 damage? That is one of the worst cards I've ever seen. Alright, Graphique. Asta Luego? I think Luego is the right word. Asta Luego? See you later? I don't know if that's the right word, but something. Tomorrow you'll fix the stuff with electricity? Right. Okay, sweet. Well, I'm glad to hear that the move is being successful, Igor. Okay, now we can do stuff. Oh, Hannah didn't have any lightning energy. That's unfortunate. I guess we'll just attach here. I mean, I'll just retreat into this guy. Do professors. Play another Eternatus. Play a quick ball. Drop Escape Rope. Grab an Umbreon. Play an Umbreon. Attack for a lot of damage. No, but that's good to hear, Igor. Definitely getting your own place will be exciting. I assume you're going to have your own room and stuff like that, which will be really nice. You'll be able to decorate it as you wish and organize it and all that, Igor. Sweet and dandy. What? For what it's worth, Hannah, considering you basically tossed a deck together in like 2 minutes, this is not the worst deck I've ever seen by any stretch. The Meowth is a very questionable card, but the deck itself, at least you have, the proper evolutions, you have energies and stuff. So seems like you have the basics down for sure. I guess we just keep powering up. What is this doing? This will actually... I guess we'll just power up Umbreon. I guess we actually should go ahead and quick ball, just grab another Pokemon like Coughing or something. Actually, I should have got a Crobat probably. Oh, I need one more Pokemon actually. I need one more Pokemon. So I'm gonna Marnie here. Hey, there we go. guess we'll just play everything out. There we go. Perfect 300. A perfect 300. Yeah, this Eternatus deck is a pretty interesting deck. I like what it does. Oh, that's a classic Pikachu right there. That's from the Generation set, like a throwback card. Pokemon have come a long way. Pokemon have come a long way, friends. Back in the day, whenever it was 2 energy to deal 30 and you might damage yourself. And now we have 3 energy for 130 and all this stuff. You like Eternatus, Cuzzy? Alright, Hannah. I'm sorry, but I'm going to show you no mercy. You know what? You know what, Hannah? I'm just going to rub salt in the wound, and I'm going to murder Pikachu. With 270 damage. Just to make you salty. Before Soul Rock? Oh, Soul Tone, Lunatone, yeah, Luna Rock. I think it's usually just called Rocks, right? You're good, Anna. You're good. Obviously, you know, not having experience in deck building and stuff. You know, putting together a random deck of just what you like is obviously not going to be as good as like a deck that's playing specifically just to win. So, definitely don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. I do recommend it to use the starter decks or just pick a list from online. Like I said, the link I posted earlier, Limitless, shows you like competitive lists. I'm sure there are other sites out there as well. Alright. Are we doing viewer games? Am I going back to ranked? What's happening now? Did Raven finally get everything figured out, or what's happening? Is Raven still with us? I haven't looked at the viewer list. It looks like Raven stepped away, actually. A Sigma badge? Or is Kronk ready to play, maybe? Maybe it's Cuzzy's turn? Maybe I should jump in a rank? Igor's ready? You're not even online, Igor! Now, like I said, it bugs out, so feel free to challenge me if you can see me online. Oh, actually, wait. Yeah, I can't challenge you. Yeah, I can't challenge you, but if you see me online, you may be able to challenge me. You're experimenting with a deck that'll die in a week? Nice. That's funny, actually, Cuzzy. So wait, is Cuzzy going now, or Igor, or what are we doing? Hannah went offline. What? No, Kronk, what have you done? Yeah, TCGO is actually getting shut down soon. Everything's switching over to live in literally a week. It doesn't matter. It's the same account and such, but yeah, you definitely need live. Reshiram Zekrom deck. Interesting. Oh, okay. I got you, Hannah. I got you. Well, good playing then, nonetheless, Hannah. Alright. Igor's online. Alright. I should just go all out and play my good deck against Igor just to be mean. I don't know which one to play. Let's try... You know what? Let's use an old deck. Really? It won't even let me play this old deck? That's annoying. So wait, so you just can't use old decks against friends? That's dumb. Alright, Suicune V. Oh, this is the deck that Raven was playing. Okay. Actually, let's do Regieleki. This deck's interesting. I know the basic premise of this game. Yegort. Your opponent won the coin flip. I would imagine that this deck probably wants to go second, actually. But then again, I think the attack takes 3 energy, so maybe, yeah, maybe this deck would just want to go first. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm sure it's a little slower, usually. Applin. That's not a good start. Actually, I guess it's a fine start, but not a good Pokemon. Yeah, I don't even see that as an option, Cuzzy. That's what I was glancing at there. Maybe they don't even have expanded as an option for friend play. Wouldn't surprise me. It would not surprise me. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna need to take a nap before work, because my brain is like my brain is okay. My body is just like wants to conk out right now. Thanks for the lurk there, Hannah. Again, good playing. And definitely let me know if you put together another list or something. We can get another game. I think this whole week I'm gonna do Pokemon streams. So we'll keep this going to continue to get the practice in. And also, if any of you want to just like make one of the meta decks to test against me, you know, maybe you want to put together like Lost Box or something, we can definitely do that as well. That's what I've been trying to get my roommate to do, and he just like won't ever test with me for whatever reason. Igor, I don't think you should have put that energy on Dunsparce. I'm gonna be honest, friend. Oh no, Igor had a terrible start. That's unfortunate, man. I might be able to beat Igor on turn 1 here, depending on what I draw. No. Guess we'll start with Gardenia. Oh, bench Pokemon. That's sad. Lapple. Oh, it takes 2 energy. That's unfortunate. It's, oh, this is what I needed, yes. Oh, it's special energy. Wait, yes, I just beat Igor. I just beat Igor. Oh, wait, no, wait. Oh, no, I'm turn 1. I'm an idiot. I can't evolve. My brain doesn't work. My brain doesn't work. Disregard everything. Disregard everything. I'm playing so bad right now. I'm playing so badly right now. I should have put this on the Gossifleur and switched. I just didn't for some reason. Just don't talk about anything I just did. Alright, I'm giving Igor a chance here by playing extremely poorly. So is Igor playing the Blissey deck? You have no Pokemon, rip. Keep in mind, you can use my training court, by the way, if you want to. You can always use any stadium. It's in play for both players. What's funny is you can actually kill me with that Dunsparce now. You can kill my Applin, which will be... Yep. Yeah, I messed up so bad last turn. I messed up so bad last turn. You know what's funny? Actually, if I don't draw a basic Pokemon, you win. Legit. Because I played the first turn so bad. I was not thinking about it being first. Okay, I got an Applin. Life is good. Life is good. Alright. Let's go ahead and get this grass back again. Alright, let's go ahead and equip, and now let's actually use the ability I should have used turn 1. And let's just get everything we need. Blissey, yeah. Wait, what? Did Igor draw the best card ever? Your phone is not charged? Well, plug it in, Igor! Plug it in! Oh, wait, it died? I'm disappointed in you, Igor. I'm disappointed in you. Well, I guess we wait. Actually, I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, I just surrender. Igor just did that to trick me into surrendering so he can say he won. Get a Sigma badge. That's what I'm going to do down at the tournament. I'm going to be like, oh man, I disconnected. Sitting across from somebody at the table, and they're going to be like, what? Alright, well, I don't see Raven. Hannah stepped away. Looks like Cuzzy's the only one online. So are you wanting to test your deck, Cuzzy, or am I jumping back into rank now? Oh, okay, you're in game. Alright. We'll jump into some rank then. Your Regis are in the prize. No! No, Cuzzy. You know, I actually really like the prizing system in the game. Like, obviously it creates feel-bad moments, but I think it actually is cool the way it works. Sounds like you need to charge it for longer than 2 minutes, Igor. Hey, it's Chocolate Squirrel. Chocolate Squirrel. I'm pretty sure that squirrel's not spelled right there. New bug snack, yeah. Actually, oh yeah, you 100% could have like a not a donut, but like a bagel, like a bagel with like a chocolate swirl. And it would be called Squirrel, like SQWHIRL, Squirrel, and have like a whirl of chocolate or something on its tail. Yeah, you could do that. You can copy deck lists straight from a video. What do you mean from a video? I mean, you can get the text and copy it, Cuzzy, but you can't get... What do you mean? You mean like the link? Yeah, let me show you the site here, actually. That's a good idea. Let me show you the site. So what you can do is this. So like this, you can see the deck lists. Well, you can't see it. There you go. You can see deck lists here. So say you wanted to. No, actually metagame. So this is the meta. So like these are the big decks. Lugia is the best deck. Lost Zone is the second best. Mew is second best, third. Then you have a few others in the top like here. Everything else down below is kind of meh. It's like tier 2 or below. But there's good variety here. You can also like look at it in more depth because there's variations of the decks. And so say, you wanted to make a Mew deck. Okay. Let's just look at the detailed card breakdown. Okay, so here is like what cards are used in this type of deck regularly. Like, you can see like every single deck uses 4 Genesect. Every single deck uses 4 Power Tablet. Etc, etc, etc. And then you can also see the less commonly used cards. Looks like very rarely they might use an Avery. Very rarely they might use a, Serena. And such like that. And then you can look at that. And then if you want a specific list, you just can look at, oh, let's look at Josh Richards' list. Oh, here it is. Let me copy to clipboard. And then you can just literally copy that over to TCG Live and play the deck. Yeah. Just copy it. Yes, okay, that is what you're talking about. Oh, wait, I have a challenge from Igor. What? I don't trust Igor. I think he needs to charge. Igor needs to charge more. We're going to do ranked. I'm not trusting Igor until his phone's at 22%. You let me know when it's at 22%. And then I'll trust you. 20 already? You ain't charged 20 in 6 seconds. Unless your battery's like bad. I'm gonna sneeze. I'm alive. I do that when I sneeze sometimes. Alright. Start with Mew, that's what we like to see. Not a terrible hand here. Oh, he started Luminion. That's actually pretty bad for him. So we're looking okay right now. Like, it is Lugia, unfortunately. So basically, the important thing when Lugia goes first is we don't want them to have 2 Lugias, which they are going to have 2 Lugias here. We also don't want them to have Dunsparce. Both of those are very bad. Ringaroo's fine. But if they can't get 2 Lugias... Ooh, no 2 Lugias, but now we need a way to, like... We need things to happen that may not happen. Drapion. So we have... Melanie and an Escape Rope Enterprises. Melanie and Escape Rope Enterprises. You know, actually, this could be good. So we'll get them locked up with Vikavolt early. Actually, let's go ahead and start with Quick Ball here. Then we can grab a Greninja. Use Mew. Battle VIP is really good, but I think I actually want the Bucket here instead. So I need to draw a Melanie and a Switch. We can get there. We gotta have some things go right, but we can get there. Okay, that's good. Let's go ahead and equip the energy to draw some extra cards. Give me a Melanie, please. No Melanie, but we can get Luminion, which can get us the Melanie. Then we still need a switch card off the Melanie. The best after Blissey, I honestly don't know. I like legitimately don't know. You set it up? Sweet. Collapse is not terrible here. The air balloon is exactly what we needed. We'll toss this here. We'll toss this here. Go ahead and use the Poke Gear for the heck of it. Grab another Melanie. Now we can retreat the Mew into Vikavolt and lock them out of items. It's not a guaranteed stop, but it is a good start for us. Because they won't be able to use any like Quick Balls or Ultra Balls, Switch cards, even though they don't really play Switch. If you should try to get a deck made or stick with a pre-made, so right now the meta is getting ready to change, literally starting in like a week. Rotations happening, Kronk. So right now, I would say you know, build your collection up, keep things simple, and once the meta is kind of stabilized in probably like a month, at that point I would look into like the actual legit decks. That would be my thoughts on it at least. Powerful energy on Lugia, okay. Yeah, we actually had a pretty good stuff going on there. Alright. I think we want to keep them item locked. No reason to play Temple yet, so let's start here. So we do 60 with Zapdos, that's actually pretty good. So let's play the Zapdos, and I guess we want to play Marnie? Although they were locked, so maybe we don't want to play Marnie here. Marnie might help them, so yeah, let's just, yeah, let's just lock them on items. So basically the idea is that we just don't want them to be able to ever get Archeops in the grave, which they can do with energy still. They can use Aurora energy to get Archeops in the grave. That's interesting. So right now we're dealing 60 damage. Okay, no Archeops. Absolutely perfect. Yeah. This is good. This is good. So this game doesn't. You don't interact on your opponent's turn in this game. So there's not really counter spells in that regard. Not hand trap cards and counter spells and stuff like that. Water and electricity, yep. That is a funny point, actually, cousin. Negate. I mean, there are cards that stop evolution and such. Okay, so he actually had a pretty good turn there, so it might be worth going ahead and Marnieing this turn. Maybe. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and just Actually... Yeah, let's go ahead and just Marnie here. Wait, why am I not using... no, actually, let's just Greninja and see what happens. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I think we'll just hold here. Just lock again. He still has no Archeops in the grave. I mean, he could, like, Professors and Evolve. Should be pretty bad. Let's go for it. We'll go for it. You know the game. Well, that's good. I actually really think the Pokemon card game is really fun right now. Yeah, there's the Aurora. So now he's going to discard an Archeops and he's going to have the evolution. Yeah, he might... Oh, he read the wind. Oh, okay. Okay, the Archeops are in the grave now. This is interesting now. That's a good draw. So base damage is 180. Just get rid of this card entirely right now. Doesn't really matter what I get. Something I don't want. Mew. Turkus, favorite place. I mean, sounds like a good place. So I think I am going to go ahead and Marnie here. It'll put him down from 7 to 5, essentially. So it's something. I can now reshuffle my deck. Oh, actually, wait. If I get a switch, I could just, like, kill. I don't know which is better. I could just kill with Super Zap. If he has the evolution, he has it. Killing it here would probably allow me to kill next turn with Boss. So yeah, I think it's actually better to let him have his items this turn. This might be a mistake. This could throw the game. But we're in a good lead right now. So we'll see what happens. We'll see, we'll see. The Lugia matchup, when they don't go off on turn 1, is actually a pretty good matchup, kind of back and forth. But when they go off on turn 1, it's just a non-game. Ham on the what? Cuz he who's American, right? Okay, so he gets the evolution. Maybe we should have, maybe we should have locked up the items again. In hindsight. It's the V-Star. What's interesting is that we could actually... No, we couldn't win next turn. Yeah, so he gets the Archeops. I'm trying to think what the best possible thing here would be. He has to use one Archeops on Lugia. Only 2 cards in hand. Seems like we gave him a pretty medium hand with Marnie. Nothing crazy bad, but nothing crazy good. At least we have a variety of music. These Pokemon remixes. Oh, is Ghost here? Welcome in from the gym, if so. What does he get? Professors here, probably? Probably gets Professor's Research here. Yeah. Pretty good turn for this guy, because I didn't lock his items for 1 turn. Wait, he has Duraludon and Lugia? What? That's bizarre. I've never seen that before. He has Duraludon and Lugia. That's kind of good, actually. Weirdly enough, it's actually kind of oddly good. A little janky, but interesting. Very interesting. It's good to get experience against these kinds of decks, though, because I'm obviously not... He just made a terrible play mistake. He accidentally put a Rapid Strike energy on his Duraludon that's not a Rapid Strike. That feels bad. Wait, he didn't have double? Oh, he just threw accidentally. Oh, no, he had it. Okay, okay. I thought he threw it. Oh, you're my opponent, the Trilogy 101? Okay. I think we still win here. I think we can still win here. Not this turn, probably. Well, definitely not this turn, but I think we have the game. Go ahead and get Raikou. Alright, so how are we on energies? We've used 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Yeah, we're actually pretty low on energies. I'll just toss this on him. Use Mew. That's the Sky Cell I needed. I think I'll actually just grab Cape. Just in case.
Transfer your ancient powers to the adamant and lustrous orbs, and using the infinite's original
and then I'll retreat into Reggie. And we'll knock out the Lugia. All right, we have game in hand, pretty much. Going to shower. All right, good luck, friend. Good luck. Don't forget to comb your beard. So I mean, Duraludon doesn't really do anything against us here. I mean, if he bosses or something, we just win on the flip back. Marnie's, it could be kind of annoying, but not the end of the world. Can't damage the Reggie with this, though. I don't know what this, like, song is. We're just gonna skip it 'cause it's kind of annoying. Who's he getting off Ultra Ball here? Oh, Eviltal. That's actually dangerous. He has to be low on energy, though. It's already used 2 Aurora and a Fusion Strike. 3 powerful. So definitely low on energy. I don't see how he could win this. We only need 1 more prize. He's already used Professors. Yeah, I think we got it here. Or we definitely got it because we can use Boss, whatever. We can Escape Rope, and then Boss, or whatever we need to do. Yeah, we're fine. We are fine here. Escape Rope wins it actually on the spot. GG. Yep. We got it. That was a little bit of a weird game, but we actually did what we needed to do. We got the item locked down early, they drew a little poorly, and we just really capitalized and got the early lead. And then even though we let them combo off, they weren't able to set up anything insane. That was pretty good. That was a pretty good game. Alright, well, Igor's showering. So, I guess we're going to keep grinding out this rank unless somebody says they want to do a game. Once again, if you're just stopping in, we are doing viewer games, so let me know if you want to play a game. Otherwise, I'm going to keep grinding out these rank matches. Also, as a heads up, we'll probably not go quite as long as yesterday for today's stream. So I'll probably go for another 30 to like 40 minutes. And then probably call it there. We'll say 40 minutes. That'll be 2 hours and 45 minutes. So about 8:45. And that'll give me enough time to eat and nap and do whatever. Seems like a good plan. Mosties, please. Hey. We will go first. Not a great hand. Nothing terrible, but not great. We got a Greninja off the top. That would be actually a really good hand. Funny enough. Battle VIP would be very good off the top as well. Quick Ball would be fine. Lost Box, okay. I actually don't play against Lost Box too often. Let's just grab a water. Let's equip energy. That was kind of terrible. I think we're actually just going to use this right now, though, to get things started better for us. So instead of getting Greninja straight, I'm going to get Battle VIP. Play Battle VIP to get Greninja and Vikavolt. Then use Greninja to discard a card. Up 2. That's pretty sweet. We don't need Drapion, so I'll actually Quick Ball Drapion away and just grab Zapdos, I guess. Don't really need Zapdos in play, but I guess in case they Marnie us randomly or something. We can then Training Court back a Water to have to discard next turn, which could have been a mistake, and that's it. Not a bad turn 1, all things considered. The Forest Silstone really locked us in a good position here. But Wholesome can do some crazy stuff, so we'll see what happens. Do some crazy stuff. I guess, like, if they were to, randomly path to the peak would actually be kind of terrible right now, since I returned the water to my hand. But I think we're okay. Got rid of a battle VIP, really? Interesting. So they must have everything they want in hand. Getting rid of Echoing Horn is nice. Getting rid of an energy is nice. Battle VIP is strange. I guess they just had a really good selection there. Very good selection. Shower? You barely got your hair wet, Sonny. Every shower I take is like 30 minutes or bust. Like, I can't stand to not take a long shower. Ooh, a Zacian? He's playing the Zacian Lost Box deck. Interesting. 3 minutes? You crazy, man. He's actually had a crazy strong turn 1. Alright. So, we need a couple things here, ironically. We need lightning. Okay, we got a lightning energy, so that's good. Okay, so now we can double evolve. We can Melanie onto Vika. Cape onto Vika. Lightning onto Vika. Retreat into Vika. Then I guess Quick Ball away a water. Just to grab, I guess, Luminia just to hold it in my hand. Just in case of anything, we'll like not do that actually. We'll just return this to hand for the heck of it. And I think we just set up the item lock and hope to win the game off of it. So the opponent can't play any more items for the rest of the game at this point. Yeah, I don't really like baths too much. It's been a long time since I've actually taken one. I've never really had a big tub for one in many years. But I don't know, laying in a tub like that, I kind of feel like you're just like laying in your own filth to a degree. So it's like kind of like, yeah. Friendly Court does benefit Lost Box significantly too, is one thing to consider as well. One thing to consider. Ugh. Colorist's Experiment. Such a powerful card. Ooh, Kronk's feeling ready. I like it. I like it. I love it. So there's the Zacian. Do I need to be scared of Zacian at all? I guess Zacian V does cause problems. But I think we want to just... I think we just want to still set up the item lock and everything. That's a worthless card. Actually, not much. I guess we'll just set up Raikou. I guess we can, like, discard the Sky Seal that we can't use. Grab another Vika for no reason. And then continue where we left off, I guess. I think I am just going to air balloon this Zapdos just to make sure nothing weird happens. And he can't play items, so he can't really ramp the Zacian much. I mean, if he were to, like, randomly power up the Zacian significantly, I mean, I could just probably just boss and kill it. Feeling pretty good right now. Our bodies are ready. He's drawing a lot of cards, so if he ever does get a turn where my Vikavolt can't interrupt him, it could be terrible for me. Could be terrible. I actually really enjoy this matchup too. Like, obviously I understand it's not really fun for the Lost Zone player, but honestly sitting through Lost Zone turns, Lost Box turns, isn't really fun either, so. Karma. Oh, so next turn he'll be at 230. What does the evolution do? It takes 3 for 200, 4 for 310. Yeah, so he won't be able to kill me either way. Unless he had like a lost vacuum that he can't play. So yeah, I think we're fine. I think we're fine to just keep item locking here. Oh, your app is crashing? That's weird. Are you on your phone or laptop? You're not wrong, Igor. I mean, everybody's super excited for rotation. Like, Lugia being as oppressive as it is super annoying. Oh, interesting. So he actually can... It's awkward, actually. So he actually can kill me next turn. So oddly enough, I think I actually want to kill the Zacian this turn just to make sure he can't do anything weird. It's going to feel really bad if he plays a 300 items, though. But, I mean, if he gets Zacian out, does 310, kills my thing, I'm going to be in trouble. So I think we have to be proactive here. Yeah, I think we have to just do this. Feels bad, but I think it has to happen. I guess what do we have in the discard? Just a water. I think we'll actually... No, we'll do this. We'll use this. I might just get rid of this Regieleki on the bench. We only really need one. It's kind of just sitting there being a problem. I think I will. I'll still have enough damage without it, yeah. Alright. Super Zap. I also get 2 prizes off that, which is nice. Okay, he surrendered, yeah. But that's what I was thinking, is like, if Zacian is his only attacker, then taking it out now would basically prevent him from doing much. So yeah, that seems like that was the right decision. Almost up to Ho-Oh League again. Alright. I think it was Mr. Nice was up next, right? Kronk. Mr. Nice Rabbit. Mr. Nice is Kronk, Igor. The same person. Just a name change. Did you not know that Kronk was Mr. Nice? You didn't know that? Yeah, Kronk is Mr. Nice. Unless I'm completely idiotic. You are Mr. Nice, right, Kronk? I'm not crazy. I'm like 99.8% sure. Yeah, I'm very... Yeah, I thought so. Mr. Nice Kronk, yes. Alright, feel free to add me, or I can add you. My name is Sunburnt Nudist. Burnt. B-U-R-N-T. Not sunburned, sunburnt. Why is your name Groot221B, Legion? You're gonna hope to stand a chance. Oh, we got something. Raw Kronk. What kind of name is that? Hey, guys. Welcome in, friend. Raw Kronk. I can't even say that. That's like the hardest thing I've ever seen to say. Sent and deleted. Ooh, Cussie's feeling it. Alright, it may take a minute before we can see each other online, Kronk. Or Kronk. Alright, what's the origin of Raw Kronk? Cromp. Man, I can't even say that. Cromp. Cromp. That is such a weird word. Try saying that. Try saying that out loud, friends. Crom, and then with a K immediately. So Cromp. Cromp. That's tough. Egg raw cromp. Wait, I'm splitting it in the wrong spot. Oh, it's roar. Roar cromp. Okay, I see. Roar cromp. Roar cromp. That's weird. Roar cromp. So wait, so why did you change from cromp to cronk? Just because it's easier to say? I mean, obviously cronk is much easier to say than cronk. Yeah, prizing can definitely mess you up. Alright, challenge. So wait, are you playing a serious deck, or are we doing casual? What are we doing exactly? Am I supposed to play serious, or a casual starter deck, or what am I doing? A deck you made in 5 minutes, okay. We'll use... I mean, did you make a meta deck, like from online lists, or did you literally just toss something together yourself? Because if you made like an online list, then I can play like a good deck, like the Mew deck. If you're just... Okay. We'll use this one. Alright, match request. You should see it in your profile. You know, Yegor, why don't you and Cuzzy play right now? Why don't Yegor and Cuzzy play while me and Kronk play? Or get Legion in a game. She hasn't played yet, so if somebody wants to play against Legion, do that. Anybody else out there that wants to get in? I mean, you know, if everybody continues liking this game, you know, we could actually start doing like little stream tournaments and stuff, like where we have like a little bracket. You know, you just need like 8 people to do one. And right now we have what? Cuzzy, Yegor, me, Legion, Kronk, Raven, Hannah. I mean, that's like, we're almost there if we had everybody. Probably code cards. I could give away code cards. That's what, honestly, a lot of Pokemon tournaments are. So, are you familiar with the Pokemon card game, Kronk, or do you want me to give you thoughts and advice, or how do you want to approach this? I might just lose. Let's do a Sobble here. Guess that's all she wrote. That's a pretty bad start, but it's not the worst. What's Pokemains? Streamer. Lotad, Zamazenta. Friends and Sinnoh. That card is considered unplayably bad. True story. Hey, Gemini! What's going on? Welcome to the stream. If it's your first time here, feel free to introduce yourself. Thanks for joining us. We're just hanging out, doing some viewer games, doing some rank testing. Okay, I don't know what this deck wants to do exactly. I do not know what this deck wants to do. What's the win con? What's the meta today? Well, are you familiar with the Pokemon card game at all right now? I really don't know what I'm doing here. Guess I'm just gonna Drizzile. What do I even get here? Guess I could get an evolution. Oh, yeah, okay. Here, that's what we could do. Let's get evolution Incense. Dark Magician meta. Then we can actually get Decidueye. It was Mew. Lugia is the absolutely unbeatable deck right now. So now we have Decidueye with an energy. I guess just for the sake of could scoop up Nat and then yeah, okay, so let's scoop up Nat, this guy, replay the Sobble, and then Marnie. That's right. Yeah, that's how I do it. Okay. Yeah, Lugia is the deck to beat for sure. It's the BDIF, as they say. I don't think there's a reason to play this Rowlet, but I'll just do it. Why does this only do 30 damage? Oh, it takes less. Okay, right. So it does 20 to 2 of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Okay. So are you, do you play Pokemon, the Pokemon card game in real life, Gemini, or are you just checking it out, or? Yeah. Mew is still meta. Yes. It is still meta 100%. I wasn't saying it wasn't meta. Yeah, Mew is definitely a tier 1 deck. It's not tier 0 like in Lugia, but it is tier 1. And will continue to be tier 1, even with Drapion existing. Bidoof. Oh, stretchy back. Okay. I guess we will Evo for Dartrix. Sending emotes to each other. Then I'll play Drizzile. I'll get something. Guess I could get an energy here. Probably a smart thing to do. Yeah, we'll get energy search. The best part of the game. I'll go ahead and equip that, and then I guess we'll just Marnie again. It will give my opponent an extra card, but We can level ball here. Grab a Sobble. Hey JJ, good to see you, friend. What's happening? Good to see you back in the stream, buddy. And I guess we'll hit for some damage. Oh yeah, I have to actually move this. Yo, Kaio. Dreamin', don't give it up, Luffy. Dreamin', don't give it up, Gemini. Dreamin', don't go give it up. Here's how the story goes. We find out about a JJ lad playing the game. I lost it already. Yo, JJ lad. You played before, but now you're more on collecting. You just help your friends build your deck and test. Okay, nothing wrong with that. A lot of collectors only out there. Ocean. All right, Crom, you got to go back to the drawing board, buddy. That is not a card that you play. You got new shoes? Post them in the Discord. Show off the... Oh, no! That's enough to kill my Decidueye. Well, you win. You win the game. Oh, wait, no, you can't. Oh, no, wait, yours is not a V. No! Everything is ruined. Because you ruined your plan? Well, Cromp just ruined my Decidueye, so... Nike shoes, the Golden Tig. Interesting. It sounds interesting. I actually had a pair of shoes, a little bit of gold on them once. Looked completely awkward on me. Where I'm not really a very, I never dress nice or anything. Okay, that's a pretty good draw. Wait, why did you not kill him? Oh, it takes 2 steel. I didn't even pay attention. Oh, never mind. So you didn't have 2 still. Okay. Well, that makes life much better. Well, let's do something a little crazy then. Let's do something a little crazy here. Let's get Quick Shooting Intellion. Play that. Let's pop 20 damage down on, I don't know, Shinx. Then we're going to boss up Beedoo. Play this grass on Dartrix. Then we'll blast and kill everything. We're gonna get a 3 prize turn, baby. What is that game? You mean the game we're playing right now is Pokemon TCG, Pokemon trading card game. We've been, so I play the Pokemon card game IRL, and have a big tournament coming up this weekend, so I'm testing for it. Testing for regionals, and also doing viewer games and stuff like that. Actually been a lot of fun. I've been really enjoying streaming this the last 2 days. A website you can use? A website you can use for what? You know nothing about it. Well, yeah, I mean, that's I would definitely recommend to use the pre-made decks for sure, Gronk. Because tossing together, you know, just a random collection of cards is generally not going to be a successful venture. Vikavolt. The Vikavolt deck I've been using. I actually really like the deck a lot. In your profile, Legion. You know what? I'm gonna be spicy this turn for no reason. I'm gonna be spicy this turn. What does it do? So it's just all attacks. That's interesting. Pokemon Trading Card Game Live, JJ. Pokemon Trading Card Game Live. PTCGL. Use the Delibird deck. If there was a Delibird deck, I would build it just for you guys, but there is not a Delibird deck. I will look up and see what the Delibird cards are in just a moment if you remind me. Well, yeah, of course, Gronk. I mean, there's a learning curve in any card game. So for those of you who weren't here earlier, if you are actually interested in playing, like I said, meta decks, go to this website here, limitlesstcg.com. That's where you can actually find competitive deck lists for Pokemon. Also, if you want just to, like, learn about the game, there is this website, which is really good. This one just teaches you Pokemon in general. It's just a really good resource. And that's JustinBasil.com. Those are the 2 resources that I recommend everybody to use. So there is tons and tons and tons of information there. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is obviously a lot more complicated than this. You know, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is, you know, you're doing 400 things for 10 minutes on your turn to set up a lock, you know, on your opponent's board or whatever. You know, there's no interaction in Yu-Gi-Oh! This game, like, you know, is not a turn 1 game. Like, you're going to be playing, you know, somewhere between at least 3 to, you know, 10 turns in this game. Oh, okay, Raven's back, and you chose that you want to raid Nerdlyweds. Okay, I've never heard of them. Yeah, we'll be going for another about 15-20 minutes. So we will we'll do it if they're online then, Raven. By the way, did you want to get the game in? Because we didn't get to play yet, I don't think, Raven. I don't think we got to play yet. Cuzzy's doing scary stuff. Yeah, Cuzzy's been playing for a little while, so I'm sure he has the basics down and everything. All right. Well, I do encourage you to look into the meta decks, build something, or look up some YouTube videos for some budget decks. There are plenty of budget decks out there. Cuzzy plays a Lunatone budget deck and stuff like that. There are some cheaper decks out there and stuff that you can just get without having to invest anything in the game. Legion wants to play. All right, sweet, sweet. Yeah, once again, if you want to add me, Groot, I see added me already. Nice. Who was Raven? Raven's online this time. Raven's actually online. Are we going to get that game in now? You round 2 on Nexus? Hey, daddies, what's going on? If it is your first time here, feel free to introduce yourself. Thanks for joining us. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Unlocking packs. Okay, sweet. Go for it. Oh, wait, did you get some code cards? Did you invest in code cards, Raven? Did you go to the PTCGL store and get like 100 packs for $7 or something? That is one of the things that I freaking hate about this game, is it takes so long to enter codes, and you can only do 10 at a time. It's really annoying. Okay, sweet. Yeah, that's the best way to build a collection. If you just want to spend a little bit of money, you just go buy a bunch of code cards, and then that jumpstarts your collection. I also recommend to buy, make sure you're buying from a set that's not going to rotate, just to help your collection. So you want to get something from the more recent sets, like Silver Tempest, Fusion Strike. Probably, I would actually say Fusion Strike is probably, in my opinion, the best one to invest in just starting, because it has just so many good playable cards. Like the entire Mew deck you could get out of Fusion Strike, for example. You beat a meta deck, girl, with that? Like, I'm not saying that in like a rude way. I mean, the deck just didn't seem like it was, competitive. I mean, obviously, a meta deck can brick. I mean, any deck can brick though, except Lugia, basically. And even Lugia can, like, kind of brick. Just very rarely. Alright, so am I playing Legion right now? You did the first 30 out of what? What do you mean, Raven? Hey, Apatheris! Good to see you back, friend. It's been a little while. What's going on? Or should I call you inverted? You are inverted, right? Apatheris is inverted? Or am I crazy? That's a name change that I can't get over. You were inverted so long in my heart. But this is the Pokemon of all time. What's happening, Apatheris? Yeah, so unless they updated it, you can only do 10 codes at a time, Raven. You can only put in 10 codes at a time, because after, like, you can unlock, 400 of every pack, but you have to do them 10 codes at a time. That's what's annoying. You saw your stream, and awesome, I appreciate that. Yeah, welcome back. It's good to see you return. Alright, you want to go, Legion? Let's go, Legion. I'm challenging Legion. I did not like that deck at all. Let's go with... Let's go with this Melmetal deck. I don't even know what this is doing either. Let's just try it. This one might be a good deck. I actually don't know. But we're going to try it. Did it let you do 30 codes at once? Well, no, you don't lose the codes, Raven. You can still use the codes. You can just only do... Like, it only lets you put 10 in the list to redeem at once. You don't lose the codes. 2022 World Champion? I don't know what that even is. But yeah, if you kept putting in codes, and everyone after the 10th just didn't actually go in. So you have to repeat those numbers, which is annoying. I've done that before. have no idea what this deck is even doing. Let's start P-Dove. Egg Incubator. What are these cards? What? Inverted red is no more true. True. I haven't seen Mayo in a little while. Oh, you're saying that you bought all of one set by mistake. Is that what you're talking about, Raven? Like you bought all of one set instead of spreading it out between multiple sets? Killed you with one? Dang, yeah. Sometimes you get a sweeper like that. Just wanted to do something that was one word and sly. Fair. Yeah, so what I did when I was first starting is I just got the ones that were on sale. Because, you know, it was just cheaper and I saved, you know, a couple dollars. But really it doesn't matter which one you go with. Guess we'll go with this Egg Incubator card, which seems really bad. So I get a basic Pokemon onto my bench. I don't even know what I need. I guess I'll get this Melmetal. Great Ball. Meow. 253. Dang, you went all out, Raven. You went all out, Raven. Don't know what I'm doing at this deck. You never had an interest in the actual TCG? You have a collection when you were young? You could have some money cards. You know, some of those older cards, even the commons and stuff, are worth, you know, a few dollars. Now, I will probably buy some code cards once the new set comes out. And like, I'll probably buy the codes in like a month. Give the set like 2 or 3 weeks to be out. That way prices are more stabilized. And you, oh, okay. I got you. So, yeah, that's a lot of codes. Yeah, I usually bought them 100 at a time. I mean, it doesn't take that long. It takes like probably took about 10 minutes. Oh, by the way, a pro tip: you do not have to include the dashes. You do not have to include the dashes in the codes. The new season in this game, so what we're referring to, Igor, is rotation. Rotation happens. Excuse me. I was horribly burped. Rotation happens twice a year. And basically the old cards leave standard play so they can no longer be used, which allows new cards to come in and be used. They print new cards every, you know, this new set comes out every 3 months, etc., etc. And so right now is a big rotation, because not only is this rotation taking away some of the best cards in the best deck, but it's also the introduction of the brand new like game, which was Scarlet and Violet. So it's like whole new Pokemon being printed for the very first time, and like there's a lot of different things going on at once with that. So collectors are happy because it's new Pokemon to collect. Players are happy because the meta's getting better. It's just a really good time for the Pokemon card game right now. You had your mom buy you packs? Yeah. This is kind of terrible. Well, I guess Legion and I are going to sit here and do nothing. Copy code button? Copy code button. I'm not sure what you're referring to, Ray. Apatheris says, not exactly an RPG, but it has some elements. Hollow Knight is the second best. Yeah, I can see Hollow Knight having RPG aspects for sure. Oh, that's a good card, Legion. Culver's is very strong. Yeah, I mean, I've been really pleased with my entire experience with the Pokemon card game. Like, you know, I've played Magic since 2008. Magic's always been a big part of my life, but like, I just haven't really enjoyed it much in the last like 2 years or so. Like, I still have fun with it occasionally, but it's like I don't really care about it too much. And then the Pokemon card game was just so refreshing. The community was good. The online client, you know, is coming out now. There's just a lot of good stuff going on for it. And then, you know, knowing that rotation was coming in a few months, like, it was just really cool. It was just a really cool time for me to get involved. There we go. Hopefully I can draw at least a couple cards here. Of course. Well, yeah, for sure. But this is really bad. I guess I actually can do this, though. Retreat. I can actually attack, friends. Yeah, that's an aspect of it for sure, Igor. You know, just burn out with playing the game for so long. But I don't know. I just really enjoy how this game plays. Like it's a lot different. Like the resource management is a lot different than a lot of other card games I've played and such. Yeah, I am an avid TCG player. I love trading card games, playing in real life, playing online, wherever. I like card games in general. But yeah, I mean, I've just had a lot of fun. Like this has been very refreshing, like just from a fun aspect too. Like more so than I expected it to be. Like I thought it'd be like, you know, oh, I'll play this for a couple months and like it, and then it became like, wow, I'm loving this. Let me go play it in real life and stuff. So it was actually really cool. Throw your worst. It's a little different, Igor, because it's just a little different because Magic isn't like. Although yes, I've been playing the core Magic game. That's actually bad. Legion played a very strong card just now. It's not that, what was I going to say? So, like, Magic is always changing, so it doesn't really... It's not really the same game that I've been playing. Yes, the core thing is there, but it's kind of like something like Call of Duty, right? Like, Call of Duty is always Call of Duty, but it's a brand new experience a lot of times. So, Magic's, you know, the same way. Like, yes, I've been playing Magic for years, but the experience I got with Magic is always changing and unique. So it's just different. I mean, there have been individual times that I am bored with Magic, but as a whole, it's something that I always can come back to because it's always fresh. Does that make sense? Yeah, exactly, Igor. It's always updated. I still don't know what's going on in this deck. Actually, let me play this. These decks are just bad. This deck just seems really terrible. Beat near impossible challenges? Yeah, that's one way. Some games are like that for sure. Try to mill banish for game. What? Yeah, 1500 on Terraria. Yeah, Terraria is kind of one of those games that, you know, you can go infinite with for sure. But yeah, if anybody else has an answer for question of the day, don't forget to post it. Question of the day is, what's the best RPG? You know, I mean, that's kind of what's happened with Magic to a degree. Like, it took a long time, but, you know, like, Magic's recent releases have definitely been very lackluster and not exciting, so that is definitely a thing that can happen. Oh, got you. All right, I think I beat Legion now. She missed an energy drop, and she wasn't able to use her very powerful Pokemon, and I got to knock it out. So. But yeah, it's just a different experience too when you're playing at IRL and stuff, Igor. Like, there's also like the social aspect. You know, like I've met some cool people in Pokemon already. Like, you know, at my local place, like there's people that I've made friends with. You know. Stuff like that. So that's a cool aspect of it too, is getting to meet people and build those friendships and such. I don't know who is next. Right now I'm doing Legion. Was it Raven next? I can't remember now. Silk Song. Yeah, I think that it feels like that game has been about to come out for like 5 years now. Although actually, I was gonna stop the stream right now, but yeah, I'll do another round or two. I'll do another round or two with you folks. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really been keeping track of who played when, so just let me know whose turn it is next. This deck is terrible. Like, I've kind of just bodied the game here and just attacked with one Pokemon the entire time because it's just janky. Don't think I've ever seen this card before either. Lure Module? It's a weird card. Game Pass announcement within 12 months, right? That's funny. Sounds about right. I wonder what's in Legion's hand. Does she have like a bunch of evolutions she can't play? Team Cherry. Yeah, Legion's just bricking here, unfortunately. Just bricking. I have no idea what this deck is supposed to actually do for the rest. This still deck is weird. Very weird. Oh, big stretch of my spine. Oh. Definitely gonna be taking a nap after this. Definitely gonna be napping. What do you mean by that exactly? Apatheris? Or Apatheris? I mean, you know, some of it is predicting. I've actually read a lot into like how Magic does it. I read a lot about how Magic does it. Well, I mean, you know, sometimes that just happens. I mean, that's kind of like what, you know, is going on in the Pokemon card game right now. Lugia is so strong that Lugia makes up, you know, 40% of the metagame. But, I think it just comes down to, you know, I'm sure they have internal testing for future cards. You know, and the game designers should know well enough what kind of mechanics are going to be inherently strong and stuff like that. You want me to play the championship one? I can. Alright, I just want to make sure. Was anybody else in queue in front of you? That was your first time? Nice. Yeah, it definitely looked like your hand was a little rough there, Legion. You had some individually good cards in there, though. Like the Arceus is very strong, Colress is very strong. So you had the basis there. A couple cards. Alright. I guess Igor it is. And you want me to play the championship deck. Where's that one even at? Here we go. This is... Oh, this is, what was this one called? This was, yeah, I know what this is. I know what this deck is. I know what this deck is. Yu-Gi-Oh! Ew. But yeah, there's a lot of articles where the Magic designers talk about how they do that and stuff. Apatheris, so. I'm sure they're, like... It's actually pretty interesting if you wanted to read into it, but... Like, in Magic, there's a Future League, they call it, which is a specific group of people that specifically test competitive strategies in the future. Stuff like that. Does this deck go first? Yeah, it evolves. Oh, you tweaked it from Eternatus? Nice. Yeah, I like the Eternatus deck. It's unfortunate that most of it rotates. Not sure why Igor's just aggressively emoting. With no way to disable it either, unfortunately. Oh, here we go. This is considered one of the best Pokemon battle songs. Let's crank it up for our match with Igor. Well, no energy's awkward. I don't know if we really need switch here. Get a Bidoof, I think. Or do we just want Arceus? Yeah, I think we get Bidoof right now. I don't know if I want to play a second Pikachu or not. No energy is very awkward. I could actually Crobat now. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's just Crobat here. Draw some cards at least. I need an energy, I think. Yeah, there we go. There we go. And I guess I'll go ahead and get rid of the Ultra Ball and just grab Arceus. No idea if I'm sequencing any of this correctly, but there we go. There we go. Yeah, the Eternatus deck is really cool, though. I actually really like it. I actually was going to play it at one point before I realized that I would rather invest, like, because of course I'm going to be playing it in paper, so the actual physical cards, you know, those are a little expensive. You know, it costs like $75 for a deck or something. And so I was like, I don't really want to spend the money on something that I can only play for a few months. And so I went ahead and invested in this electric deck, because the electric deck, all of it basically carries forward except for a few cards. Yeah, I'm sure the artists are paid significantly. I mean, I don't think it'd be like a crazy thing. I'm sure it's like commission based, but yeah, I'd say it's good pay though. I know Magic artists make good money. I would assume Pokemon's the same way. That's one way that some people collect the cards, actually, is they collect specifically artist cards. So cards that go with... Why did you play Corinna's for 1, Igor? I, mean, I guess we had nothing else to do. We had nothing else to do. Oh, no. No, Igor. Why are you making me do this to you? Top deck exactly what I needed to. Oh boy. I'm sorry, Igor, but it has to be done. Yep. There's the Arceus evolution, which now means I can search up any cards. Like Decidueye. I don't think I even want to use that right now. Cards made by the same artist and look similar. I mean, they don't necessarily look similar. They're just, you know. I mean, I guess they have. I mean, you know, it's like any art. Artists don't necessarily draw the same thing, but they have a style. Yeah, unfortunately, I kind of just drew pretty well. Played cards. I sequenced correctly. That's what I'm looking for. I sequenced correctly, and I think Igor's in a bit of trouble now. And apparently Igor has no Pokemon or something. Yeah, it seems like you got a pretty bad hand. Professors. Oh yeah, 100%. If I were streaming, you could stream snipe and see my hand. To cheat. I mean, most, you know, everybody else is just starting out, so most people are not playing good decks. So it's like not a big deal. Also, you know, people that are new to the game, like Igor, don't know cards, so it doesn't really matter that they can see. But yes, in a normal situation, assuming, you know, equal knowledge of the game and everything, yes. I would 100% be disadvantaged. Sure, Legion, sure. I'm drawing really well, too. I guess we'll go ahead and use this Starbirth and just get evolutions here. We get like... No, not that one. We get this one and this one, I guess. We get like a Marnie or something. It's like awkwardly loud all of a sudden. Alright, let's just double evolve. And I guess just to make sure Igor can't possibly come back, I'll get rid of his card draw engine. Draw some cards myself. I'm not gonna bother playing that. Well, you probably can't, Igor, being honest. Because also, I don't know if you saw the Pikachu's ability, but the Pikachu's ability is it can't be damaged by basic Pokemon. So you have to have an evolution Pokemon to even damage it. Are you playing the Malamar deck? I mean, the Malamar deck actually could kill Pikachu. The Malamar deck could kill Pikachu, technically. Because Malamar is a stage 1. But you obviously need to have Malamar in play, so... That was a good card just now. You flip the screen over, you only hear the stream with a delay, you don't get any bonus. Oh, that's a rip. That's a rip. Yeah, I mean, if we were playing like competitive decks, I could always, I can always pull this classic out. Where's the no, not that one. Don't look at that one. That's the wrong thing. That's the wrong thing. That is not the right thing at all. What is this? No, that's not it either. What? Where is the... Where's the thing? What? Oh, here we go. There we go. I can always just pull this classic out. Might have to resize it a little bit, but there we go. Is that better for you? Yeah, I can stretch it around and stuff. First of all, I have to beat up on Igor here, though. So Malamar is a stage 1, you have to evolve from Inkay. So you have Inkay, so now you have to have Malamar, and then you would evolve the Inkay, and then you need an energy to attack. But yeah, I can like stretch it around like this. Thought I have to do something like this. That actually looks pretty good. That way you can kind of still see my bench. Oh, yeah, it looks pretty good, actually. I mean, you can kind of still see a couple cards if you really wanted to cheat, but whatever. It's whatever. Octillery! Hey, you got Malamar. Wait, why'd you put the energy on Octillery? Why did you put the energy on Octillery if you wanted to attack with Malamar? I have questions. I have many questions. And just remember, you told me to play this deck, Igor. You played online for a bit, right? No, Igor, you already used your energy this turn. You did this, Igor. You put the energy in the wrong place. You must be punished. I mean, you could have another Malamar right now. Yeah, there you go. Now you can use Octillery to get the energy, and you can do some damage this turn potentially. Or you already have the energy. Perfect. So now you can use Octillery, get any Rapid Strike card into your hand, and then if you can get 7 cards in your hand somehow, you could actually kill my Pikachu this turn. But you would have to have 7. You can get a Chinchino now. You could have had a Chinchino to draw cards, but yeah, I don't know how you're going to get to 7. Oh no, you have to have 8, wouldn't you? Yeah, you'd have to have 8 actually. Oh no, it has 20 damage. So 290, yeah, you'd still have to have, you'd have to have, 8 still, yeah. Kill the yogurt. I mean, we will get this. I mean, Igor is actually getting a lot of cards in hand. There is a possibility that maybe somehow you can get 8 cards in hand. Well, 8 Rapid Strike cards in hand. That's the trick. They have to all be Rapid Strike to kill me. You would have to have 8 cards and all be Rapid Strike. Technically, if you were to discard a non-Rapid Strike with Chinchino, you could draw 2 up to 7, yeah. I can't see since you've already used the Octillery. If you didn't did you use Octillery yet? If you didn't use Octillery, there's technically a chance. If you use Octillery, then I don't think you can get there. And draw 3 with 3 additional. That's not how it works. Igor, what are you doing, buddy? Scoop up, Ned. How does that help you? Igor's just playing every card he can in his hand, regardless of what it does. Poor Igor. Oh, wait! This is actually genius! Because now you get 2 Rapid Strikes in your hand. So, I'm sorry. Yes, I see what Igor's doing now. So, if Igor has a full... If every card in Igor's hand is a Rapid Strike card, he can kill my Pikachu this turn. If every single card in his hand is Rapid Strike. If there's a single one that's not, he can't get there, I don't think. Igor's thinking, oh, he played Inkay. What are you doing? Oh, I guess he just didn't get there, so he's just playing. Unfortunate. You actually could have gotten there almost with that scoop up, which was funny. Well, let's see how much you can do. Well, no, I mean, he made me play a competitive deck against a basic deck. I mean, there was never a chance. So it's not failing, it's just, you had 5. Oh, you were 1 card off? So Igor could have killed me if he'd had 1 more card. If he had had 1 more card. So what was the last card, Igor? Like an Ultra Ball or something? I just want to know what the last card in his hand was where he couldn't kill my Pikachu. You declare revenge? No, I actually don't have time, legitimately. I'm going to play this 1 game with Raven, and then that's going to be... Oh, it was Professors. Yeah, that's unfortunate then, Igor. You were close. You were 1 card off from having enough to kill my Pikachu. Alright, Raven, let's get this last match going, Sonny. Wait, Raven's not even online now. I thought we were playing, Raven. Why you use the card? What card, Igor? Oh, there we go. So wait, am I using competitive deck right now? Like, are you playing a serious deck now, Raven, or am I still doing basic stuff? You said you made a turn of this, so I don't know if you mean competitive a turn of this or just cards I have a turn of this. I don't get a you don't care? Alright, you asked for it, Sonny. You asked... Oh, you want a deck I haven't played yet? Okay, here we go. We'll bring out my my Blissey meta deck. How about that? How about that? Just for you, Igor. Just for you. Yeah, you were very close to killing my Pikachu that turn though, Igor. Legit, that was actually a pretty good turn for you. All right, Raven takes the play. I gotta remember how to play this deck. This deck is weird. So for those of you who remember I was talking about the Blissey deck being a good starter deck, this is like the good version of the Blissey deck. No, you were still one off, Igor. You had to have one more card in your hand. Because Professors, you only had 7, so you could only deal 280, and my Pikachu would have lived with 10 health. Unless you had like a card that let you deal extra damage, but I don't think it would. I love this image. This no-stream sniping banner is so beautiful. You have to admit, it is rather beautiful, is it not, friends? Is it not? Just look at that guy's face. Watching you. Yes, Apotheris understands. Purloin? Okay, that's an interesting inclusion. Okay, how do I play this deck? Scoop up nets. Don't think I need that. Evil Tall is kind of worthless in this matchup. So I guess was Alistair and look for a Blissey. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay, I have a really good hand here, actually, friends. Alright, so we're going to switch out. Equip. Equip. And we'll get started on some good stuff here. Yeah, that's actually a very good turn for me just now, weirdly enough. This is Raven. This is Raven playing. As you can see at the top left, he is the Moonlight Reaper. Moonlight Reaper. The Moonlight Reaper. That was unsettling. Good. Good. It's too big, Eagle, unfortunately. I tried. I mean, if Raven has some Crobats there, it could have been really good. How about us heal all that damage? Then I guess I'll just... I guess I'll just Marnie here. That's pretty good. guess I'll play that Blissey. Wait, cause he timed out? Rip. Rip. Umbreon. Umbreon's a pretty good card, actually. New Zealand internet? Yeah, that's what it was. Okay, putting an energy on the Radiant Smeargle is unexpected. Or not Smeargle, but Sneasler. I would assume the energy would have went on the other Eternatus. I'm also curious why he brought up the Miltank, because the Miltank can't be damaged by this. I guess he's just trying to stall me. Oh, you forgot the ability? Okay. Well, ironically enough, I actually can't... oh, that's why you're putting energy on the Sneasler. Because you have to be able to kill my Miltank. That makes sense. Yes, I understand that. I understand what you're doing now. Oh, that was actually a pretty good draw. Exactly lethal. Sherp made it for me, actually, Igor. Prince Sherp made it for me. Sherper Nernan. That was from back in the day. Way back. Before I streamed Jackbox or anything, he made this. So I guess if you have a dark patch... If you have a dark patch here... That's actually kind of good for you. That's actually a good play. But with me, nah. I actually really like this one. Because if you have a dark patch this turn, you could theoretically kill me. But the Sneasler takes 3 energy. I don't know what you're talking about now, Igor. I do not know what you speak of. Alistair! I don't need a cape here. Might be. I don't need another Blissey. Play it for the heck of it. I'm making it for 90, that seems worthless. Let's just retreat. Play the Blissey. We'll toss an energy on... I guess we'll toss an energy on the Miltank just in case we need to use it later. Guess we'll get another We'll get a Blissey. Blissey gets bigger and bigger. So that's what. So Blissey has a pretty interesting attack in this game. So Blissey is 30 damage for every energy that is attached to it. So right now I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 energy attached. So Blissey is going to deal 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 3 is 21. Going to deal 220 damage. If I equip another card to it, it'll be 240 damage, 250 damage. Power energy? I have no energy right now. Oh, you mean a powerful energy? Yes. Yes, powerful energy is here. Well. I'm sorry, Raven. The Blissey deck's pretty annoying to play against, so I get just wanting to shut it down. You actually do have another way to kill the Miltank, though, because you can use Wheezing, and Wheezing turns off Miltank's ability. Yeah, I got you. No, I definitely need to go now because I got to take a nap before I start work in 30 minutes. But I do thank everybody for hanging out. It was a fun day. I've been really enjoying these Pokemon streams. I will not be streaming tomorrow as normal because it's Wednesday. I'll have to do some grocery shopping and such. But Thursday we should be on, and then Friday I will not be here because I'll be on my trip. So Thursday will be the last stream this week. Alright, who was it that we're rating? Nerdlyweds. Not Noodlyweds, but Nerdlyweds. Nerdlyweds. Let's see if they're online. Oh, yeah, I forgot I had a Path in play. Right, yeah, and they are online. Alright, cool. Yeah, Path is a very powerful card. It shuts down a lot. It's one of the best cards against, like, Lugia and such. Alright, but we'll go ahead and honor Raven's redemption here. We're going to go share some Twitch love with the Nerdlyweds. And once again, thanks for hanging out. I actually have been having a lot of fun with this. So definitely, you know, play the game some off stream. Build up your collections. Make some new decks. Look at the lists I sent. You know, look up some online deck lists. Look up some YouTube videos for budget decks. And put something together. And let's keep doing this. This is fun. You won't play it off stream? Aw, you should, Igor. You should build up your collection and be ready to face me on Thursday. But yeah, I actually had a lot of fun, so. I am tired for whatever reason, so I'm going to go nap. And that's what I'm going to go do. And then I will be at work soon, unfortunately. Yeah, that's fair, Igor. I get you. You have other things that interest you. I see how it is, Igor. I see how it is. Alright, friends. Thanks again for being here. Thanks for being part of the Wholesome Gang, as always. Once again, hope to see you Thursday. Until then, stay wholesome, and I'll catch you next time.